watching KGUN9 on your side. News at 10.
The warning had been given, the door breached, and at this moment, Jose Guerena was being shot by a SWAT team serving a search warrant. Today, new details about this shooting from the autopsy report. Could anyone have survived 22 bullets from 5 SWAT team members? Well, the Pima County Chief Medical Examiner says probably not. Craig Smith has been going over the autopsy report for Jose Guerena and has our Not on Your Side continuing coverage.
The medical examiner's report says out of 71 shots, the SWAT team hit Jose Guerena 22 times. The autopsy confirms what KGUN9 News and others have questioned, that Guerena never received any medical treatment. Based on where Guerena was hit, medical examiner Dr. Gregory Hess says no one shot killed him immediately, but 2 were so serious. Dr. Hess believes Guerena would have died, even if paramedics could have treated him right away.
The one in the abdomen, went through the lung, which is going to cause bleeding into the chest cavity. The one in the thigh, went up into the abdominal cavity, and basically the important thing that it hit there was the left common iliac artery and vein. Dr.
Hess says Guerena's wounds made him bleed to death. 2 collections of clotted blood in the body indicate he lost close to 4 pints of blood. The average man only has 10 pints. Though the autopsy shows 22 bullets entered Guerena's body, there are more than 70 injuries classed as exit wounds. Dr. Hess thinks most of them are from bullets that broke up after impact.
When they break up, you will get multiple little injuries due to that. So really more what's important is just, he was struck by 22 projectiles, and then all the exits and all the other defects are likely due to fragmentation of bullets and or, shrapnel injuries from the wall or the floor or whatever happened to be there.
The SWAT team timeline indicates they fired at Guerena about 9:32 or 9:33. Dr. Hess estimates Guerena was dead by about 10 a.m. But SWAT members say on the day of the shooting they could not be sure Guerena was no longer a threat or that no one else was in the house. So they sent in robots. After seeing video from the robots, a SWAT medic described what he saw to a doctor and concluded Guerena was dead at about 10:27.
Now, in earlier documents, SWAT members all said they thought Guerena not only pointed a gun at them, but fired at them. They later examined his assault rifle and found the safety it was on and it had never been fired. They also released documents saying they believed he was part of a drug operation. Sheriff Dupnik told us he thinks Guerena believed he was about to be arrested for murder, and that's why he was ready to fight.
Craig, I looked over the autopsy report just like you did, and I have a notice in there that there was no evidence of any drugs or alcohol in his system.
None except for a trace of alcohol, and the explanation for that is really rather interesting. What Dr. Hess says is he does not think that means Guerena was drinking, but it may be a natural byproduct of decomposition.
Yeah, post-mortem. Okay, Craig, thanks. Hey, if you would like to read anything else related to this story, just go to KGUN9.com, click on Hot Topics, and choose the link from the drop-down menu.